A global movement that understands that the quality of one's life is measured by the depths of one's relationships. Father had a very different background. Father grew up in Westchester, Tarrytown, right outside of New York City. He grew up in a very traditional Irish Catholic household with a very narrow definition of what it meant to be a young boy, what it meant to grow up to be a man. My father went to traditional Catholic schools. No joke, growing up, he had a nun named Sister Payne. And my father was told that what little boys do was play football, and what they grow up to do is become bankers or lawyers or doctors. The male holy trinity of success, right? And my father did those things. Captain of his football team, Georgetown Law Review, a stint as a corporate attorney.
That person is just as intelligent as the person with a 4.0. And the flip side is true. Don't know about you, but some of the stupidest people I've ever met in my life have had PhDs, right?
All about my journey of trying to reclaim a sense of self from being called stupid, crazy, lazy because of my own learning and attentional differences. So I was the kid that grew up chilling out with the janitor in the hallway. I was the kid on a first name basis with Shirley, the receptionist in the principal's office.
I overcame being made to feel stupid. That's what I overcame. And I'll tell y'all something, we got a national tragedy on our hands right now of young folks leaving school and feeling dumb.
And like my mom, it's impossible to divorce my father's reaction to me from his upbringing, from the message he was given about what it meant to be a man in the world. Because while my mom gave me support, my father gave me criticism. Because my father believed in bucking up and working harder and playing through the pain. My father believed in competition and status and the measure of somebody being their paycheck. And I wanted to be like my dad. I did. Told everyone I was going to be a corporate lawyer, make money.
And I was the kid who was told I'd flip burgers or be incarcerated or never graduate from high school. And I transcended those low expectations. We got some Ivy League in common, brother. Yeah. I went to Brown University, became an author, became an advocate, and so Normal Sucks is the story of that journey.
And that tragedy has an origin. It doesn't just come out of nowhere, and its origin is a narrow definition of what constitutes intelligence that leaves most young people and most human beings out. You know, if we're honest, we confuse being smart with being good at school, right?
Did not learn to read until I was 12 years old. Struggled tremendously with a sense of being deficient, less than, defective, and have dedicated my life to empowering other young folks who feel that way.
You know, we think the smart folks are the people good at school and the good at school folks are smart folks, but the reality is that ain't true. Don't know about y'all, but some of the smartest people I have ever met in my life, they did not do well in school. They couldn't read or write well, but they could rebuild the car engine from scratch.
There is a global well-being movement happening right now. A movement that's redefining what it means to live a meaningful life and forcing our institutions, our workplaces, our governments to reimagine and invest in the conditions of human thriving. A global well-being movement that's redefining the meaning of life.